Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of July 3rd to the 9th, 2023. First card out is the Sun. Wow, what a beautiful card. I mean, whenever the Sun comes out in any reading like this, it is truly the most positive card in the deck. I mean, the Sun is life-giving, it is nurturing. And we see here on this card specifically, there's so many different hobbies. Like there is a sousaphone and a fish and a baby and a bird, and she's holding like one of those paint, what are they called? One of those things with paint on it. There's paintbrushes, there's a book. It's just you're basking in creative energy, creative ideas. Love at this time. She's sitting in water, which is emotional love. So this is going to be a really good week for you. Like first card out is shining on this whole week. You could also be going to nature. I'm seeing a botanical garden in particular, or some type of garden, winery, nature spot, like a dedicated nature spot that has gardeners that make sure that this place is nice and beautiful. So I don't know, I'm seeing something like that as well for some of you watching. It's just gonna be a good week, y'all. What a perfect first card out. Okay, message from the moon is the mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, this is telling me that there will be changes. Change will be possible, and there's a decision here that has not been made yet. So if you're waiting for someone to make a decision, they have not made it yet. Okay, so the energies are very movable this week. Keep that in mind. We have spread your wings coming out. Don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Beautiful message, guys. I feel like your actions this week can really change the outcomes here. So if you want to change someone's mind on something, this is the week to do it. If you want to put your opinion out in the universe, if you want to influence the people around you in any way, shape, or form, this is definitely the week to do it. Now we're going to pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 to get further detail into this week. First card out is the Six of Fire. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is success, guys. This is popularity. This is results and rewards for your hard work and efforts. Gemini, this is your week. You're one of the last readings that I'm filming this week. And so far, this is the best one yet. I mean, we have a lot more cards to go through, but Six of Fire truly is celebration. People around you, they have eyes on you. They are acknowledging your creative work. If you're a creator of any sort, we are seeing public recognition and acknowledgement for that. Or even if you are just a beautiful, kind soul, physically stunning, mentally, emotionally, spiritually stunning, all eyes on you. This week, you are getting recognition for everything that you offer the world. Wow. Second card out, oh my gosh, is the Chariot. Guys, some of you might be traveling or planning day trips, planning travel. To me, you're really moving ahead, moving forward. If you're working in a job that you can like level up, I would honestly not be surprised if you're getting some type of offer, promotion, or something like that this week or in the recent past. To me, it just feels like you're really leveling up in your career as well as your looks. Like this is glow up energy. Could even be the people around you. You're leveling that up as well, surrounding yourself with beautiful people. I mean, you've just been going out of your comfort zone and raising your vibration, raising up, glowing up. I keep wanting to say these phrases. Look at all that fire energy as well. The colors here, very warm, very charming. Your charm is really high right now, Gemini. The Chariot is a wonderful card, especially to get during Cancer season. Are you kidding me? Like, this is the card of Cancer, and it's treating you really well this season. It feels like the people around you, the habits that you've instilled in yourself, they're all aligned and moving you forward. We see here 2 horses moving in the same direction to move you forward way faster than you could on your own 2 feet. So this is really a card, a symbol that the people, the situations around you are all kind of aligning with your growth, okay? The habits that you've taken on are aligned with your growth. So very stunning stuff. Some of you might literally be planning a move or going through some type of move, generally speaking, changing your environment, changing the people around you, changing your homes for some of you. Could even be getting a new car. So that stuff is coming through. We have the 10 of Earth in reversed here. So I'm getting this message of saving your money up for a move, saving your money up for a change of some sort, an investment of some sort. This week, you're not quite there yet, so I don't think you're making this decision this week. Like we said, mutable moon, nothing set in stone. So I don't know, I'm getting a vision. Some of you guys might be looking at different places to live, looking at different cars to buy, looking at different jobs you might want, but nothing's quite set in stone just yet. You're still kind of saving the last of your money and preparing, kind of getting an eye on the job market if you know you'll be getting a new job within the year. I'm seeing something like that, Gemini. Very interesting. You're like keeping an eye out for the different purchases or possibilities that you will be taking on in your future. You're looking into the market, looking into the competition. I'm seeing something like that. While you're wrapping something up, wrapping school up, wrapping, saving up, kind of energetically preparing for this new chapter of your life very thoroughly. Second row out for you, fourth card, we have the Hanged Man in reversed. Okay, so there is an energy here of kind of hanging on to a situation a bit too closely. The message here is to spread your wings, go out of your comfort zone, really boldly, actually. So I want to see what the card is next to this. It feels like an area of your life, or maybe even a person, a situation that you're holding on to, like a comfort zone that you're holding on to because it feels comfortable. It feels nice to hold on to our comfort zones. But sometimes those comfort zones can keep us hanging in suspension in life, okay? So, and even in this card, he has wings, so it's like spread your wings. It's time to, see what else is out there, move on in a sense. But center of your spread right next to that is this 7 of fire in reverse. We do see a natural progression here, which I like to see in the tarot. We go from 6 of fire to the 7 of fire. So this comfort zone that you're kind of still lingering on slightly, this feels like a person or an environment that does not give you, it makes your life harder in some way by holding on to this. Like, for example, if this is an old car that you're hanging on to, it's just like every couple of miles something breaks, you have to change it. It's now like at the point where it's kind of holding you back more than if you just invested in a new one. If this is a relationship, like an ex or someone that you're still kind of holding out hope for, holding on to, this is someone who honestly makes your life a little bit harder because your attachment to them might be very purely like hormonal, physical, but there's like issues periodically, and it actually kind of sets you back in life. And Spirit's saying it is worth the investment to invest in this new thing, this new person outside of your comfort zone who has much more to offer for you. So that is a message coming through here. 6th card out for you is the 10 of fire, right underneath that 10 of pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and it's interesting because 10 is the number of completion. And I just also noticed we have 2 7s here as well. 7 is the number of yourself, your studies, your meditation, your spiritual connection, and then 10 is the number of completion, completing a cycle. So this week I definitely feel you are kind of wrapping up loose ends energetically. You're in this process of shifting chapters. It feels like you're not quite ready to make a huge decision just yet, mutable moon, but we are kind of exploring, expanding different prospects here. 10 of fire, this will be a busy week for you, not gonna lie. So there could be a lot of work on your plate, lots of responsibilities that you have to do during this time. Final row out, 7th card, we have the 4 of earth, stability, saving your money. I keep coming back to this message of saving your money, saving your energy, saving things up, but it is right underneath that hangman in reverse. So it's like Spirit's saying it's okay to like be in this energy of saving and holding on if you're approaching it from a place of like preparing for your new chapter, but you don't want to be in this energy when it comes to moving on from the past. So some of you guys might be holding on to a person, a thing that like it's just really time for it to go, it's just time for it to go. So be mindful of that. Like as long as you're kind of saving up, conserving for this next chapter, that's one thing. But if it's like you are afraid to let go of this comfort zone. That's a whole different thing there. So just be mindful of your mindset this week. Spirit's saying, take the time that you need to like gently release this thing, whatever it may be, and prepare for this new chapter to come in. But try to avoid the mindset of like just continuously trying to hang on as long as possible. It's best to be in the mindset of preparing for a new chapter for yourself. So I hope that made sense. 8th card out, we have the Messenger of Earth in reverse, Knight of Earth in reverse here. Some of you guys, it's funny. I feel like you are being quite conservative in terms of really wanting to be thoroughly prepared for a new chapter here in your life. But that, I don't know, I feel like there's a slight piece of advice from Spirit, slight danger here of you kind of waiting too long, trying to be overly prepared. So I do think you could do good with some more bold energy this week, a little bit more spontaneity, as long as, generally speaking, you feel mostly prepared, mostly healed. I mean, you can begin this new journey at any point. Honestly, I am seeing for some of you, there is the option that you can begin this new journey, whatever that may be, this week, if you wanted to. Spirit's saying you don't have to be fully, thoroughly prepared, fully, thoroughly healed in order to kind of put yourself out there and make this big decision, whatever it may be. Final card out is the World. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful card to get in this row in particular with these 2 10s here. And then we have the World. This is literally summarizing this whole reading, like the ending of one chapter and the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. So Spirit is really confirming a lot of things in this reading, okay? If any of you had a question in your mind of will this ex reach back out to me, for example, or will they come back around, or should I hold out hope for them? The answer, honestly, is no. Don't do that. It will not be in your highest good here. Spirit is really showing that it is safe for you to prepare for this new cycle, okay? Or if you're asking a question like, will this job start treating me better? Should I hold out hope for this? The answer is no. Live in the present moment and begin the journey of preparing this new cycle here, okay? Mutable moon, nothing is set in stone. So I really can't give you a strong prediction when it comes to will this thing that you're currently involved with or holding on to come around eventually. I can't give you an answer on that. However, Spirit is saying quite clearly in this reading, it is time to be in the present moment here and, kind of prepare for this transition to take place. You may not feel 100% ready or prepared, but I think it's good to start dipping your toes into this new chapter for you, whatever that is. Moving, new dating life, new traveling, new job, something like that. It's time to start looking into this, dipping your toes, and maybe contacting some people. I don't know why that's coming through. So yeah, Gemini, this is good stuff we're seeing here. Begin energetically preparing for your new chapter. Another thing that I want to say here, some of you guys might have big goals that you feel like are so far away from you. Like say you want to buy a house and you literally don't even have a savings yet. Spirit's actually coming through to say in this reading, well, what if you started looking into that and preparing? That energy is actually going to help you manifest this into existence. So keep that in mind as well. Thank you guys for joining me. I would definitely recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus this week because the other readings were crazy and it'll help give you the fullest overview of this week ahead for you, so check that out. Like this video, comment how this resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.